Xander. I thought the stream was on. I swear to God, I thought the stream was on. We just whipped their ass.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Good night.
Another day, another win. Good work.
All right, chat room. We got the.
Looking good, MP. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP. This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor. Show 'em what's up. Over here, over here.
New ticket specials have just been announced. Visit the ticket booth on your way out. Don't miss these special deals while they're still around. Trailblazer tickets are always a great idea. We look forward to seeing you at the next home game. Each and every one of you will be getting your own Blaze the Trailcat calendar. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time,
You'll receive your very own complimentary Trailblazers beach towel.
at the center position.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Time now to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. And, of course, it's still early. A little over a month gone in this new NBA season. But let's take a look at who's made a nice impact so far. You look at G. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear #1 right now. Nobody even close to passing.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. G is out there with Collins, and it's George in at the 1 spot. And for the Trailblazers, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Andre Ayton out there with Rob Williams. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
Well, MP certainly is playing well, especially for a rookie. But I think he could be doing more to show he's truly elite. He'll have to continue that tireless work ethic to make that happen.
And you think about the future of this great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
And that one's good by Henderson.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Avdia against Markkanen. Here's Henderson. Markkanen pulls it in. And it's Utah's ball. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Henderson passes to Avdia. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Sharp missing. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The baseline J. G, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Markkanen dishes to G. The 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Henderson kicks to Avdia. Portland no good that time either.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Collins, a screen on Sharp. Here's G. Yes, that goes in. G's got...
Well, he has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Ayton. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. Shot clock at 3. Henderson, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And he knocks it down. Good-looking 3 there from G. He's got 15.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with the head coach of the Blazers for a minute. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Simons is checked in. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, G.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Sexton the pass to G. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Portland, here are your Blazer dancers.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Delano Banton.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And here's Mills. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's G. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Clock at 6. Pass to Kessler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on 8.
And Kessler is just a steady, reliable big man because he shoots a good percentage and defends the rim well.
That free throw, no good. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick and roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
The shot's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 6-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
G, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
No good from Grant. Jazz leading by 4. Sexton dishes to G. Kessler the screen. A baseline J. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 19 points for G.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Well, it took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
Clinging with the steal. Grant on the wing. Still yet to score.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Good on the bucket. G's got 21.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Such a great scorer. Simons can carry an offense for a stretch. Now he's working on the night-to-night consistency.
And the basket is good. 23 points in the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Over to the left wing. Banton. And on his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. Let's take a... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. For the Jazz.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Grant is out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Banton in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Here's George. And it's Portland with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Here's G. Connects from three-point range. G's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs him.
Banton, the pass to Simons. From deep. Eubanks grabs the miss. Utah leading by 3. Markkanen dishes to G. Outside for Sexton. To the wing on the left. Here's G. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Three-pointer. And the Jazz, another 3.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Here's Banton, defended by George. Ayton a screen. Simons from outside. Eubanks grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
No good from Grant.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's G. Knocks down the 3 ball. G's got 34 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Baseline try, and that one's good by G. G's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Inside, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Here's Avdia. Oh, good on the 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Simons finds Grant. Back to Simons. Grant with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams. It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The Jazz, 53.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year. Those darn Supersonics.
Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
You can see their offense flowing tonight.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So on the floor for Utah, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Collins is out there with G, and it's George in at the point guard position.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Takes the three. Avdia can't hit.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Henderson outside. Henderson with a screen on Clarkson. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut to just one on the basket from Sharpe. Sharpe's got 5 points in the quarter. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. They've led by as much as 10. Collins, good.
Well, those are the quick twitch muscles from Collins.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Henderson passes to Avdia. And here's Sharpe. Rebounded by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's G. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Ayton. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Showing why he was selected first overall in the 2018 draft. Ayton looking absolutely dominant right now.
Portland trailing here. Outside Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Sharpe, the pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Markkanen looking it over. Hits it from three-point range. Markkanen's got himself on the board with 3 there. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Jazz with some changes. Eubanks comes in for John Collins. And it's Colin Sexton in for Clarkson.
Drew Eubanks, Colin Sexton.
And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 2. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, you get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. You stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Good on the three-point shot. Sharp's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Three-pointer, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from G. G's got 46 points. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, typically known more for his defense, Williams really putting on a full display right now.
George against Henderson. There's the pick. Right side, Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Step back shot. Again, the Jazz score.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
Henderson outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Sharp missing. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's G. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
A minute 42 left in the third. Here's Sharp. The offensive rebound. Jazz leading by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Down low. And yep, another basket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
For Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for 8. Walker comes in for Robert Williams. Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. Trailblazers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Klingon. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Sharp. Here's Banton. Pass to Ayton. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. Portland no good that time either.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
We've got Jabari Walker. He's out there with DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Banton in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Larkin in a screen on Walker. Here's G. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. Six to shoot. That's in for his fifth field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Larkin in a screen on Walker. Here's G to the paint. And finished off by Collins.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And Walker throws it down.
It seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Collins in the post. Ayton's there. And that one's good by G.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Entirely new group here for Portland. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Walker. Avdia comes in for Grant. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Delano Banton. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. George passes to G. Collins against Ayton. Here's G. Pass to Markkanen. Here's G. Again, what an avalanche!
and he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Avdia. Ayton, the pass to Anderson. And here's Sharp. Portland moving the ball around. Stolen by Collins. To the middle. George finds Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's G. Collins, a screen on Williams. Here's G. The shot from the low post is good. G's got 58.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Traps in the tray.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that.
Collins trying to... Another one goes. Incredible.
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. My goodness.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not kicked off.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
George passes to G. Collins, a screen on Williams. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out. Trailblazers trail by 8. Avdia with it. George picks him up. Here's Williams. And again, it's Portland converting.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
To the left wing. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. Larkin in the screen on Williams. From past the arc. It's good from long range. 63 points for G.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
For your Blazer dancer.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. Sharp. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Utah. Here's G for the 3. Hits it again. Wow.
and this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Sharp. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. G, no good. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
And it's Sharp missing. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And so it's Utah with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you...
Good game, MP. Great win tonight, MP. See you, MP.
Good night, MP.
What's up, bro? Showtime, MP. True ballers.
Hey, Kings fans, plan your next Kings game now. Select tickets are still available for exciting home games against division rivals, playoff contenders, and NBA All-Stars. See our tickets for more information.
A reminder that you can still join us for any upcoming Kings games. Order your tickets online or Apple Tickets.
Make sure to join us for the upcoming game where you receive free vacation. A great way to remember your day in the game. The National Basketball Association and the Sacramento Kings are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest elder, security, or arena staff. Slanson might be the best.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you and see how they look here in December. You look at the Jazz, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And, of course, Sacramento, far behind in the standings. And, Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. Then there's John Collins, then there's Keontae George, and it's G in at the power forward position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And Utah has possession. Clarkson outside. Pass to Collins. Here's G from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. G's got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's DeRozan. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Collins with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's G. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Count it, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Fox. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. All right, on the line, we've got our insiders, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update.
Yeah, he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or 2. It's easy for him to convert on lobs.
Here's G. 7 points in the game.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in this early part of the season. He's already living up to his potential.
Oh, he really fought for that one, battling through contact to complete the play.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Utah shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Kings trail by 6. On the wing, Murray. Outside Monk from the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season. Stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
DeRozan for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
George passes to G. Now Collins. Back to Markkanen. Pass to G. Markkanen outside. Launches a three. Another three for Utah.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Kings trail by 12. Fox deciding where to go with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Yeah, so tough to defend. Murray's smooth, and he's got...
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
The Kings shooting just 37% in the game. You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
So on the floor for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. Here's G. The shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Malik Monk's checked in for Carter. John Collins checked in for Utah. Now Monk. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
Not just a scorer. Monk is also a quality facilitator for this team.
Jazz leading by 17. Collins outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Collins has got his first basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Monk. Pass to Lyles. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Collins a screen. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Throw it anywhere near Collins. He'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Lyles. Sends it home from three-point land. Lyles has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's G. He's got 12. Four on the clock. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. G's got 14 points for the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Up top, Monk. Still without a bucket. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Ellis passes to Sabonis. Outside Monk. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This is a big reason why Monk is so important. It's his accuracy.
Three-pointer. G's shot is good. G's got 19 points.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some changes for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Lyles, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Herter. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Sexton. DeRozan right side. 16 feet out. The rebound by Markkanen.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
G's shot is good.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Out left to the wing. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite bounce.
On the wing, Clarkson. To the inside. Here's G. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Chalk up two there. DeRozan's got his third bucket of the night.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Clarkson passes to George. Collins inside, working on Sabonis. Here's G. Monk grabs the miss.
Normally he drains that.
Pass to Sabonis. 2 minutes. DeRozan down low. The 11-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. DeRozan's got 8.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
And it's in there.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Clarkson passes to G. Inside. Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance. Markkanen from long range. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And here's Fox. Sabonis with a screen on George. Fox for 3. Knocks down the long J. Fox has got his second basket.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
G's shot is good.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
George against Fox. Pass to Sabonis. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. DeRozan's got 8 points here in the quarter. Jazz leading by 22. Here's G. 27 points for him. Shoots from the baseline. Ellis with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Fox. The 3. Unable to get that one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Jazz out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
I think for the Jazz, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Kings.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean,
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Kings shooting pretty well at 45%. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Murray, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's G. Yep, count it. G's got 29.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Fox finds Monk. Back to Fox. George with a steal. Here's G. He has 29 now. For 3. Counted from distance. G's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. Outside Monk. Murray with it. Jacks up a 3. G with a rebound. G's got 4 rebounds now.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Collins with a screen on Sabonis. The offensive rebound. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Fox with the ball. Guarded now by George. And another miss by Sacramento.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
And Utah calls time here.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get out, let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
Checked in for Utah. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, It happens sometimes.
Here's G, defended by Murray. There's a screen. George for three. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Well, the Kings shooting a solid 47%. So the Jazz 5 right now. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's G in at the 4. Pass to Clarkson. Here's G. Knocks it down from distance. G's got 10 points in just the second half. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Utah.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Off the left rim and out. And it's Sacramento's ball. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. Fox for 3. He drops it from range.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Clarkson passes to G. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Lyles. Fox outside. The 3 is up. And it's Lyles missing. Utah leading by 23. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. G's shot is good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And let's get an update here on John Collins' injury. Allie, any news?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Utah. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,
Great win tonight, MP. There he is.
What's up, MP?
Along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Jazz Band bobblehead.
Tickets are still available for the next Jazz game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for season tickets.
All right, fans, who wants a Jazz Dancing poster? That is our next giveaway night. Coming up soon. Get your tickets on the concourse. Want to get your hands on a Utah Jazz poster? Just be here for our next giveaway game. Let everybody get one. Grab your tickets today. The next event.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinal. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
Over the course of a long season, injuries will happen. Still plenty of time left, and the race is for those who can endure.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Bamba in at the five.
And for the sphere, I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches play with some matchups and even shorten their rotations.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Sexton against Powell. Bamba setting the pick for Powell. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for him. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Here's G. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Ice ball movement by Utah. And G has it in the corner. They push it up 4-on-3. And then Jones with the jam.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
G, no good. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris, no one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through. Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harden the pass to Powell. Bamba. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Here's G. Last time out, he had 44 points. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. G's got 9.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Kings in Sacramento. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key. Count that one. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Outside, George. Here's G. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Drains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
And that one's good, George.
This is where the length of Keontae George helps, right? Inside, he's so much longer than your typical guard.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Leonard after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's G. By Bamba. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
Now here's Harden. After the miss from G. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Now here's Jones. Leonard with no one around. Again, Leonard missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's G. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here they come. George, and
substitution here for the Clippers. Jones checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mans checked in for Derek Jones. And Porter subbed in for Norman Powell. Batum dishes to Porter. Pass to Harden. And here's Batum. And they get it.